matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So UCLA's offense will have first crack at this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. He fires to the left side. He's got it on the outside. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bruins! A great catch and run for 6.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Illinois lining up quickly. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Salter. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. No huddle here for the offense. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Dropping back, it's Hope. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Got his man quickly. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Salter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to breaks into the open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's a draw. Fighting off the defender. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Bruins are threatening on first and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to keep this drive alive. At the 35, he's open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Pulls it in. It's Griffin. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Illinois right back to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
And this linebacker is all over the field in run support. When they throw the football, though, man, does he have great vision, and he breaks on the football. Look at him using the hands. He had 2 a week ago. Throw in another today. That's a season for a linebacker most of the time. Great 2-game stretch for this LB.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. From the gun, the ground game. Quick spin on the run. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on 1st down from the 43. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback got it himself. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Cheek. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. He'll keep it on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Illinois trying to move the chains on 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. They feed him again. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. 2nd guy finally did. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Salter. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Salter. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this 1st half as good as you possibly can.
UCLA 28, Illinois 0.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Back to pass, it's Hope. A little screen to the running back.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. 3rd down play from the gun. Fears the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Good enough.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Caught behind the line. It's bumped. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air, it's Hope. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got a man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Dumps it to the back. Complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The throw. Makes the grab. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Throwing right. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Hope. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Running it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
3rd down coming.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 10. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
First down, Illinois.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hope. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Got the quick completion. On the move at the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The quick out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Salter. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Fires to the middle. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Bruins! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. They're trailing by 11 to Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds a man in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Bring in the Heat. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And to open the fourth quarter, they'll start with a field goal attempt. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this fourth quarter. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Going for the big play. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Going right to work up top. A safe ball on the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Punt is on its way. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Just feeds the running back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Balls and fired complete. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give on the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Sends it back in motion. Trying play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Buck. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds a man on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Throws to the tight end. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks. Huron fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments.